very quickly, Shorebird, what do? Well, we don't do HR. We're not a HR consultancy, as you might possibly might think that we are. We actually help employers and HR to reduce the reliance on recruitment agencies. We mainly support them with the direct hiring strategy, and we're there to really improve their employer brand. So that could be through attracting applicants online via recruitment campaigns such as job boards, social media, or your career sites. It could be managing your applicants via our applicant tracking system, which you'll see the slide there with a couple of the features and benefits insofar as what we do. Or it could be support where you need it. Okay, so why are we doing the webinars? We want to reach out to HR professionals like yourselves, and we want to add some additional value to what we do and help spread the word about the changes and developments within recruitment and HR and employment law for ourselves, and obviously to make your job much, much easier. So if you do know someone that's looking to improve the recruitment, I do hope that you'll think of Shorebird and hopefully sort of get in touch with us. If you'd like a free online demonstration of the applicant tracking system, then please give me a ring. We can tailor that for sort of 5 to 50 minutes, depending on your time scales. But it'd be great to have the opportunity to have a conversation with you. Lovely. So without further ado, I'm going to pass you on to Stephen, if I can get the mouse to work. So welcome, Stephen. Thanks, everybody, for listening. I'm sure you'll enjoy the next half an hour and get some really good information from what Stephen's going to talk to you today about psychometric assessments. So welcome, Stephen. Hello.
Hi, Liz. Hi, everyone else. Good afternoon. As Liz says, I've been working in recruitment for quite some time. I'm the Managing Director of PC Evaluate. We deliver psychometric profiling assessment products to the UK corporate market. My experience, I'm not a qualified psychologist. I've not come through that route. I'm an old school recruiter. I've been in recruitment for coming on for 30 years now. And in the past 15 years, particularly in the online recruitment area. I also am chair of the National Online Recruitment Awards. So with that hat on, I probably road test more recruitment websites than anyone in the UK throughout the year. As a candidate, I probably register with over 300 or 400 separate websites every year just to see how they work from a candidate's perspective. So very conscious of the candidate experience. I also write and speak and blog, of course, about the UK recruitment market very regularly. Anyone wants to connect with me, you can find me on Twitter on at Stephen O'Donnell. You'll see my Twitter handle there. So today we're going to be talking about some of the preconceptions that people have about psychometric profiling, surprising truths about psychometrics. It's a sector that's been around for a long time. It's a sector where there are an awful lot of preconceptions about what it does, how it does it, the science behind it, and so on. The background to psychometric profiling or psychometric assessments in a recruitment sense goes back possibly 50 years, and these days there are two main veins of psychometric assessments or from a psychology point of view. As I say, I'm not a qualified psychologist or assessor, but those two main routes would be either the Jungian philosophy of psychology, or more popular nowadays would be what's known as the Big Five, which measures particular personality traits. Our systems are along the Big Five routes. So moving on, in recruitment these days, we'll find that there are a couple of big problems that you'll see from an in-house recruitment or HR point of view when trying to attract candidates. As you'll see here, when you advertise a vacancy, you might have this representing all the people who actually apply for your vacancy. The red circle, is all the people you want to apply for your vacancy, and where they overlap, that's what you have to work with. You'd really like to attract more of the people in the red. But what you're left with is the problem of having to sift through all those applications that might not be suitable and trying to determine the ones which you need to bring along to interviews and progress through the interview process. It's not an easy thing to do, especially after the exercise of trying to attract people in the first place. When you've got, in certain sectors, huge numbers of over applications for certain vacancies, then the process of trying to whittle those down to candidates that you need to get serious with is not straightforward. Another problem that we have, of course, is where, and excuse the blocking on the screen there, where candidates are what you might call, or what we would term, misemployed. People who are really skilled in certain areas, but maybe not especially for the role that they're in. Sometimes you might find that where someone has been a great sales person for the company, but they've been promoted into a job as a sales manager that's perhaps beyond their capability, and is asking for a whole different set of skills and traits